All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Breaking news. Dangote Refinery up for sale as he quit investing in steel industry in the Zoological Republic. Here are the news in details. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, it don't happen. It don't happen. And I want you to pay very, very good attention to this very information, because when the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom is going down, it is for the betterment of Biafra. When our enemies are going down, it is our responsibility to rejoice and thank the Lord. Therefore, without further hesitation, I want to bring this very news to your notice, as I will be reading from Punch newspaper. And after this, I will show you two more information concerning this very latest development and, of course, the decision of Dangote himself. Recall that this very refinery we are talking about was just opened a couple of months ago. Just a couple of months ago. And today, the owner has put it up for sale. We have a lot to discuss this very evening, and I want you to pay very good attention. I also want you to remember that this very refinery was built just to downgrade and insult the Biafran people that this oil is being taken out from our land. Because just a couple of weeks ago, I did a broadcast where I mentioned a couple of refineries we have here in Biafra territory, but of course under the zoo. But none of them is working. Even though they are sound, none of them is operational. But Dangote opened his own all the way in Lagos State, where there is no oil in Lagos. He went there to open refinery with our own money at the detriment of Biafran people. Then he wants to take the oil from Biafra land and go to Lagos State to refine it. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? And the people are suffering. Where this oil is coming out from, the owners of the land, the indigenes, are suffering. The oil spillage alone has destroyed lives and properties of our people, including the fishes in the ocean. But here we are, somebody taking our money to go and build a refinery. Karma is always real. Karma is real, I can assure you. Now they said, buy me out. Dangote offers to sell refinery to NNPC. Buy me out. You can see the date, 22nd July 2024. Buy me out. Are you begging? Dangote has finally turned to a beggar. Dangote has turned to a beggar. The president of Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, has made an offer to sell the Dangote refinery to the Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation Limited. To sell, look at it, I'm not the one, I'm not cooking it. To sell the Dangote refinery to the Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation Limited. So, speaking in an exclusive interview with Premium Times on Sunday, the businessman expressed his willingness to sell the refinery to address allegations of monopoly in the industry. Not only monopolizing the oil sector, Dangote, I cannot just say Dangote because I know that his business is being run by the Fulani oligarchy. That is where they started. That is exactly where they started before they ventured into, banditry, terrorism, and of course, kidnapping for ransom in the northern part of the zoo. That is where the northern politicians started, by using Dangote to monopolize almost every single thing. That is how they destroyed Ibeto. That is how they destroyed Ibeto cement. They used Dangote. So this is not a new thing. Monopolizing or whatsoever they call it is none of my business, because we all know that they used Dangote to monopolize almost everything, including rice, in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Now, he stated that if the NNPCL takes over the refinery, the allegations of monopoly would no longer be valid. It is none of my business. Let them, NNPCL, buy me out and run the refinery the best way they can. They have labeled me a monopolist. That's an incorrect and unfair allegation. But it's okay. If they buy me out, at least their so-called monopolists would be out of the way. Dangote, whether they call you monopolist or not, I know you are a monopolist, but you have been used by your fellow Fulani in politics to monopolize almost every single thing. I said every single thing in the zoo. That's why at least one have given you one reason. That is the reason why Ibeto Cement was shut down by Obasanjo, because the Fulani politicians used you to monopolize almost everything, and Obasanjo, because they put Obasanjo there, they removed Obasanjo from prison and made him the president. He was never prepared, he was never dreamed, he was never in any way dreamed of becoming the president while he was in prison under Abacha. Yes, that is the truth. That is the truth. So they brought him out, and Fulani brought him out, Abu Salami and co, and made him the president, including Babangida, in order to use it to settle the Southwest because of the death of MK Abiola. Is it not the truth? Is that not the truth? You think we are fools? So since they put him there, they began to use him as they like, because he has no mouth. They are the one that put him there. And they used him to shut down almost all the Igbo businesses in order to use Dangote to monopolize almost everything in the Zoological Republic. What are you telling me? Now, we have been facing fuel crisis since the 70s. This refinery can help in resolving the problem, but it does appear some people are uncomfortable that I am in the picture. So, I am ready to let go. Let the NNPC buy me out, run the refinery. Premium Times quoted him as saying, they are crying and panicking. The zoo economy has finally collapsed completely. It has collapsed. It has finally collapsed. And there is nothing anybody can do to revive it. That is our joy. This is coming after the Chief Executive Officer of Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Farouk Ahmed, made claims that the Dangote refinery had requested the regulator to stop giving import licenses to other marketers to be the only fuel supplier in Nigeria. So Dangote, why are you crying? It is in the open. It is in the open. Why are you crying? That you, Aliko Dangote, had requested through the Chief Executive Officer of Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Farouk Ahmed, because he is your brother, he is your fellow Fulani man, you requested that they should stop giving licenses to other marketers to be the only, so that you, Aliko Dangote, and your company should be the only one supplying fuel in the entire Zoological Republic. Can you imagine? And tomorrow you're telling me food is expensive, high cost of living, high this and high that, this and that, when one person is the one feeding the entire 250 million population. No be juju be that. No be juju be that, my people. If we go here now, so do I even have to continue reading? Let me show you other things. Maybe if I have time, I could touchlight this during my live broadcast this very evening. Let me show you some other ones. Now, look at here. Let other Nigerians do it. Dangote quits investment in steel industry. Let other Nigerians do it. Dangote abagoso. Also get moved. Also emego already. Also emego. Now they said the chairman of Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, said his firm will no longer invest in Nigeria's steel industry over allegations of monopoly. Dangote disclosed this on Sunday while addressing journalists amid the ongoing impasse with the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA. Recall that the Chief Executive Officer of NMDPRA, Farouk Ahmed, said it is risky for Nigeria to depend on Dangote Refinery for petroleum products to avoid monopoly. The The regulator's boss also said that petroleum products from the Dangote Refinery and other local refineries are inferior. However, Dangote, reacting to Ahmed's comment, said that the company's board has decided to avoid the steel industry to prevent the accusations of attempting to monopolize it, just as is being claimed due to its operations in the petroleum sector. On board has decided that we shouldn't do the steel because if we do the steel business, we will be called all sorts of names like monopoly. And then also, imports will be encouraged. So we don't want to go into that. Let other Nigerians go and do it. We are not the only Nigerians here. There are some Nigerians with more cash than us. They should bring that money from Dubai and other parts of the world and invest in our fatherland, he said. Our fatherland. Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. Now look at this one. This one is very funny. This one is very, very funny. So I'm not going to go into the details, but I'll just read the headline for you. They said, my friend who warned against investing in Nigeria now taunting me, Dangote, Anamuziamu, he has become a mockery. All these things are fresh. These are just, breaking news. Breaking news. Now they said, the president of Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, has disclosed that his friend, who earlier warned him against investing in Nigeria, is now taunting him for ignoring his advice. Today, your eyes are open. Your eyes don't finally open. Umokoko. Of course, I don't.